Josh Way. Now, there's one crazy cat, man. I mean, everybody kind of knows Josh these days as the squeaky clean nerd next door type, but that's not the Josh Way that I know. That's not the Josh Way that I knew in 1985, anyway, when we were on the Riff the Lightning tour together. Nobody's giving him the time of day, but he's slowly proving that he can wail on a short film like nobody's business.
It's the Fun with Shorts 15th Anniversary Patreon Spectacular. Explained. In 2002, I made a couple of short riffing videos in the style of Mystery Science Theater 3000 to share with a few friends on my personal blog. A few years later, YouTube came along and I started posting shorts with more regularity. 15 years later, thanks to Patreon and Excedrin, I am posting new episodes of Fun with Shorts every week, and I'm about to release my 20th DVD. With more than 160 shorts in my back catalog, I thought it might be fun to look back at my early videos and some of my personal favorites. Let's find out if I was right about that. First up is a reel of clips from the first few years of Fun with Shorts. I can't bear to look at these, so I'm going to go hide under my breakfast nook until it's over. Enjoy!
Are you popular? Do you poop out at parties?
I think I'll send for them in my magic helicopter.
Late stages of alcoholism.
But she makes a habit of being ready for special days.
It's the day of reckoning, and she loaded her gun before she went to bed.
Oh, do you remember this picture?
It's when you were a dude for a couple years.
I asked the boys their names.
JB and KG, sir.
I should think you'd run out of ideas.
Oh, I'm getting to that point.
I only have 2 ideas left. Find time to talk to your children about dubbing.
It is a pleasant spur to the morning's work.
It helps Sue Grafton start work on C is for Coffee.
Hello?
Demonstrative acting hotline.
Oh, hello, Wally. Personally, I don't care one way or the other about drinking.
We're all gonna die.
But
Pick
it's
your
all right with
poison.
me if other people want to.
Clem Williams presents The Tinnitus Experience.
Or a game party in a home. A birthday party.
Or a search party. Habit patterns correlated with psychology for living.
Thanks, Wally. I was just looking into the world of events before we go to dinner.
World of events.
You're taking me out tonight. Oh, I don't know, Jeff.
I forgot if I love you.
I think we'd all be better off if there wasn't any Congress.
Enhance your film with subtle transitions. Congress to be suspended. America enters new renaissance. Freedom restored. North Pole looks like my Aunt Carol's living room. Hey, it's Studio 1954.
And she's able to match the right skirt with the right
She looks like
sweater.
Jughead dressed up like Veronica. Brazil.
Nothing like being Miss Popularity.
You should know.
Yeah.
Music by Tex and Edna Boyle. That's right, Edna.
It wasn't all his doing that brought it out.
The spirit of school spirit is in your spirit.
I'm closer to it than you are.
You've got other things to think about besides Congress.
Like my newsletter and my militia group.
Well, Bob, here it is.
They removed this from your abdomen.
Refreshments, entertainment.
Is ecstasy entertainment or refreshment?
Nobody should drink and drive.
I mean, there's no excuse for drinking under any conditions.
Hydration is
That's
evil.
what I've always thought.
And I don't know just how to say it.
But it starts with an M. Help me out here.
All of you out there.
The French serve their coffee with a side of fruity accordion music.
I mean, how did you know when you were in love with Dad?
Why, he told me, dear.
Every man on the team was an inspired ball player.
Did I mention the steroids?
Hello, Eileen. This is Jean.
I'm calling about the hostages.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the world of activities.
Okay then. Take my word for it, that was every passable riff from those early episodes. Seriously, there is now no reason for anyone to go back and watch that first batch of shorts. Fun with Shorts has always just been a fun hobby, but it did open some doors for me that I never expected. In 2006, I was hired as a contributing writer for Mike Nelson's Riff Tracks and worked on several titles over the next few years. After that, I fell in with the rascals at Agony Wolf Media as a writer on a few of the early episodes of Incognito Cinema Warriors XP. Meanwhile, in addition to a fairly steady stream of shorts, I riffed some feature-length movies as well under the Fun with Flicks banner. Check 'em out!
I try to take my inspiration from the bees. Always busy, busy, busy.
What a stupid line.
Yes.
I hope nobody else has to go for a while.
What is it?
Don't like the titles around here? Wait 5 minutes.
This is Washington. The sea, the birthplace of life, the great storehouse of minerals, the prison of haunting mysteries.
The wet place.
The ocean is a dangerous jungle. Each creature preys relentlessly upon another.
What? I'm just sitting here. The underground lab of David Cross in elderly makeup. Laser Mission LASIK Eye Center, across the street from the Nanuet Mall. Call now for free consultation. My Venus is a dump. It's nothing but discarded sofas and wooden cutouts of fat ladies bending over. And that's my theory on human-fish intermarriage. Will you excuse me? Boring fish guy.
Hello?
The Monster Maker, new from Mattel. Your parents put it together.
Let's try it. Yeah, let's go.
So far, this movie is long on petrified, short on incredible. Remember to go really slow so the scenes take longer. That way it seems like a movie and not a tax write-off with a flimsy premise and cheap sets.
Meanwhile, in the Utility Muffin Research Kitchen, The Great Commandment. Is that the one about boiling goats?
May I introduce you to your Master of Ceremony, Ronald Sotheby.
Welcome to the roast of Bishop Desmond Tutu.
What is that?
Would you take that silly thing off? She's turning into Jean Shalit. Now you're going to smell some alarming odors in here. Try to ignore them. Surprise!
Oh, he just forgot Scherzo number 2. RateMyDoctor.com will hear of this. I'll just need to see your insurance card.
You're young again. Can you realize what that means? You're a kitten again.
I'm not housebroken anymore either.
One life to live over.
And Sailor lived after he begat Aber 403 years and begat sons and daughters.
For a book full of incest and giants, this sure is boring.
5, leaving, 1.
I'm just spitballing here.
Man remain.
Ooh, you're gonna need to change that air filter, buddy. Is it a diving bell or an origami pumpkin?
Make a good picture. Hold it.
Oh, it's either a third world prison or any comfort inn. Whoa! It's...
What on earth
is that guy wearing? Pardon me, I'm looking for the BBC. I appear to be lost.
Excuse me, guys, I'm looking for this man, good with his hands, in his 30s, fun at weddings. George Harrison?
Huh? Oh, so the bees dreamt the whole thing. I get it. It's a mean green mother from outer space, and it's bad.
Oh, it's a Claude Rains-o-gram. This is SETI Alpha 5.
No doubt you have already arranged a suitable match.
My mind is still open.
Look, all that matters is that she's property. I mean, happy.
Of course.
All right, who do you work for?
Can you spell that, please?
I dare you to do that again.
Oh, by the way, Steve, I emptied the latrine as we were landing. You might want to look out. Oh, never mind. I am the Lord. Wrap it up, folks. Here, catch.
Hey, there's a whole Bible theme park behind here.
Hey, you're okay?
Oh, good night.
The glamour, the music.
I want a second opinion. I was reading Leviticus and I accidentally stoned myself.
What the? Why, it's a white chocolate molded likeness of Bjork. Oh, you're gonna need more cable than that to suspend my disbelief.
All they that take up the sword shall perish with the sword.
Mic drop. And everyone listened to Jesus and believed, and they were peaceful forever, and no one ever killed anybody in God's name again. The end. Right?
So we're holed up in this nasty hotel in West Hollywood. We just did an awesome live show with, Twisted Riffer, Riff Terra, and the Sassholes. Yeah, it's about 1 a.m. I'm standing on the sidewalk out in front of the hotel with the bass riffer for the Sassholes, and I'm bumming a smoke off the guy, and I swear, not 10 feet from us, this huge, large screen TV just comes crashing to earth right in front of us. And we look up, and over this balcony, it's Josh. He threw it. Why did he do it? He's Josh Way. I mean, the guy snorted his father's ashes, for f***'s sake.
If by some miracle you're still watching and haven't clicked over to a Lego review or trailer reaction video, I'd like to show you 2 more reels featuring clips of my favorite shorts, the science fiction serials and the animated films. Take it away, Sony Vegas. Kill your enemies in style with the Nebuchadnezzar 3000 Lion's Den with optional breakaway platform for that special victim.
Gene Autry, learning the Queen is in trouble, records a patriotic ballad.
At last, I've harnessed the awesome power of my widow's peak.
Open that door, young man. What, were you born in a house?
My eyes are down here, mister.
Oh, I didn't know Toyota made scientific equipment.
Okay, you go that way. Notify ACLU. We go this way. Hire attorney. Hold on, we're still catching up to the digital switch. Buck Rogers, I hate that show. Here in the future, we've made great advancements in establishing shots.
Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. Ah, Phantom Empire.
Come on, men. I think I just invented the fanny pack. To the patent office.
Today they rule the world as cruelly as they ruled their gangs in your day.
Well, isn't there any chance of help from an outside source?
Like the Fox 5 problem solvers?
On another planet?
Nobody expects Gabby Hayes.
What do you get when you guzzle down sweets?
And his mate.
Wow. The days before the FCC were wild.
Can you show me to the little future boys' room? I gotta take a 500-year whiz. Whoa, where'd you come from?
Wait a minute. I'm a friend.
Not in that wig, honey.
I was sure a narrow escape, all right, Gene.
Off screen, too.
Planet Outlaws. What? Smoking, trans fat, truck nuts?
It's no use, Father. He's so cruel.
He's also evil and the devil.
Okay. I have an announcement. I have memorized the cast of Phantom Empire.
Oh, you go do everything. Me just wait outside. Why even bring me?
I don't believe anything about this Morania business. Where's Gene Autry?
There's a statue of him in Palm Springs.
Wow, it's really cheap out here. Oh no, she dropped her toy.
Fungo, you take men. Surround Medicine House. I go get Queen Rama. Trading post. Go now. Yes, one.
But you need not omit definite article and linking verb on we account.
I wish I could quit you. I'm gonna wager most of what these guys do is unwitting. My poker face. I think these actors have decided to play it broad.
12 Calicane's ships coming up fast behind us.
They're so quiet, they just snuck up on us.
Whoa, the Phantom Empire's being undone by the Photoshop smudge tool.
For 40 days and nights, the rain was sure a fright. The animals nearly tore his ark apart.
That's extra biblical, you heretic.
We'll face the music alone. Go ahead.
Gary Rydstrom, you've done it again.
We're on the air again, bringing you melodies from the Wild West. Introducing Gene Autry.
Featuring Bow Wow. I'll be right there. Just vamp a little bit. I'm coming. Here I am, Gene Autry. Country Western superstar.
Here's the thing. Somehow, miraculously, the TV survives the drop. And it's just playing there right on the sidewalk. And then Josh comes walking out the front of the hotel. I hear after slapping down a wad of cash on the front desk to pay for the TV, and he starts riffing it. It was an episode of the Golden Girls. And here's the thing. He's killing it. And you got to have big brass ones to try to riff comedy. But he's pulling it off, and it just turns into this huge community riff. This big crowd gathers. And I mean, even the police that show up are riffing this episode of the Golden Girls. And it was just, I don't know. Josh may have fun with shorts, but that night he was having fun with our hearts.
Ew. The Republican view of sexuality.
Ooh, some Pippin.
Some Pippin? Maybe a little Frodo. Boy, this guy makes Glenn Quagmire look like Ned Flanders.
Hey, gang. Hey, guys, it's muscling in.
Uh-oh. Breakfast Teamsters.
Come on, Mushy. Hey, let's go, Soggy.
Ugh, Soggy is not my favorite character.
America is many things to many people.
The end.
To a 17-year-old kid, it's the malt shop on the corner.
These reckless teeners are all hopped up on malt.
To Grandpa, it's the front porch in the cool of the evening.
Don't mention General Grant in front of Grandpa.
To Mother and her family, it's church on Sunday morning.
Pretty one, you won't fail me.
The cross between Slimer and Nelson Muntz.
Headed for the old fishing hole.
Oh, well, there's Opie. And there's Aunt Bee, right on schedule.
Too bad. Freddie had helped his mother make soft soap to sell to their friends and neighbors.
Old-timey problems.
Now hark's the driver up there by his sleigh. Coco reads maps and he shows him the way.
That is not encouraging.
Santa really has no need for Joe, but takes him 'cause he loves him so.
Who are you to judge their relationship?
Oh lady, aye, Donner and Blitzen, away, away.
On retcon, on mashup.
I'm Hard Rock. I'm Coco.
I'm Joe. Now, what makes it possible for Joe to earn such a good living?
White privilege?
He's no smarter than workers in other countries.
Are you kidding?
I watched Frasier that one
He's
time.
no stronger than workers in other lands.
Oh, yeah? Well, just watch me.
Uh-oh. Soon he'll be the king of the spinal trauma ward.
Ali Kazan.
Oh, it's the racial sensitivity parade. Prince Ali, obviously drawn by a racist.
You don't like me, the dogs.
Scamper got the carrots he had saved.
Sure, I'll eat next year, I guess. Whatever.
Buttons had some sweet hazelnuts.
From the Nutella farm up the hill.
Rowdy brought his dried sunflower seeds.
That look just like daisies.
And Snoozy dug out some dried apples.
Ooh, roofied the possum.
Mrs. Beaver bit off some purple dogwood berries.
They're real. Google it.
And Ringtail brought 2 sweet potatoes.
Like all missiles, Rocky had to be aimed and controlled before being fired.
Special delivery from Cave 76. Off-brand Dino, who took your arms?
Now I'm out of the gun barrel stage. My nose cone is on its own for the rest of the journey.
We just gave Yemen a freedom noogie.
The recent acceleration has been fantastic.
The electronic calculator has already become a tool upon which much of our daily activities depend.
I've done it, men. I've typed the word boobs.
People will certainly want to buy these widgets because they are so fine and up to date.
With daily OS updates and a proprietary dongle.
Here comes a man now with money to buy a widget.
And a coupon and a price match.
Here's a farmer. He needs a widget on his farm, and he's in a hurry to buy one.
Widget me, bro. Let's see, brambles, poison sumac, some ragweed, Venus flytrap. Just a quickie baptism and I'm on my way. Here's a little move I learned from Jesus. I'm going to get help from those musical raisins up the block. Thanks for joining me for this trip down memory lane, and thanks for watching Fun with Shorts. If you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, and if you're so inclined, consider buying a DVD or a download or checking out my Patreon campaign. Links are in the description. Patrons see every short before the rest of the internet and get exclusive riffs every month. When I reach my next milestone goal, I'm going to riff a new serial that my patrons will help me choose. Here's to another 15 years of Fun with Shorts. Oh, that sounds exhausting.
Peer-approved medical journals explode across the silver screen. And this Markov dude's a total nerdoid. Oh, no. This Markov guy is a nerd. I mean, this is nothing more than ductless gland propaganda. Get to the monster part. Took her 3 minutes to pass through that doorway. Oh, puppy. If that's the monster, I want my money back. If that's the monster, I want my money back.
Of course, later we realized that TV wasn't even plugged in and thusly wasn't even on. We were on a lot of obligatory 80s cocaine. Even the cops. It's a really gross decade.